Yeah, take out that Chris Benoit joke, please, KP.
Nah.
All right, let's start this shit up.
Welcome to the Black Announce Table. From the 718, right off the Deegan, the man with the silkiest do-rag, Manny. From Virginia by way of Europe, he gives his all every week. Cody Brick. Live and direct from Strong Island, the certified good you, Sky High East. You're listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.
Hi, weirdos.
Damn. Where's Missy at?
Hello.
I'm not even gonna hold you. That video of Cody missing that jump shot gets me every time. Every time.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta humble yourself. You got, you know what I mean? Shoot an air ball once in a while. You feel me?
And then them using that video to show Eve playing basketball.
Right? It's a fat nigga going through a fence. Yo, look what these niggas do to me, man. Shit crazy, man. Yeah.
Bricking a layup. And then
Flying through a PVC fence.
Good.
Let's make a noise.
Oh man, that shit's so funny.
Man.
Ah,
What's the word, fellas?
bro. We here. Allergy season's also here. I mean, it's rough. It's rough for your boy.
Why the hat though?
I was tired of wearing fitteds every week, so I saw this over there, and I was like, I don't want to wear a beanie because it's too hot. Cowboy hat.
Yeah, to switch the style up.
You heard?
You know what I mean?
I actually wanted to switch the style up too. I was gonna go get a haircut this week, hit my barber up, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna come through. You feel me? It's time to chop the wig. You feel me? I'm gonna get a 1.5 all around, start my wave journey fresh. And he hit me back. He was like, yo, I can't do that. I'm out for the week. I got a shoulder injury. I've never heard of a barber getting a shoulder injury in my fucking life.
That has to be the worst injury as a barber, though. That and Tommy John. You just
I'm like,
you cut it away.
What fade did you give to give you a shoulder injury, my nigga? Like, what's going on? How you get a torn labrum from cutting a nigga's hit? You gave a nigga a season and tore your fucking shoulders.
Niggas don't think niggas got lives how to work. Like,
I really he's just a barber.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, I think of my barber the way I think of like robots and shit. It's like, yo, once I leave here, I imagine this nigga just turning the lights off and powering down. And then at 8 a.m. the next day, he turn on and start cutting hair again, bro. Like, that's what I think my barber does. But this nigga's apparently a real human.
I wish, bro.
Apparently.
I sit in the barber chair, bro. My barber turns into everything but a barber. He'll be a therapist, a fucking real estate agent, a super, a fucking WNBA player. He'll do it all. But cut my hair. Well, my old barber.
Yeah. Nah, my barber was like that for a while too. It was like a 3 haircut stretch where every time I came to the barber shop and sat down ready to get my cut, this nigga's like, yo, hold on, I'm gonna eat my lunch real quick. And every time this nigga's bodying like a plate of baked chicken and rice and beans. I'm like, nigga. And then come back and try to cut my hair. I'm like, bro, can you at least wash your fucking paws?
He still got the chicken grease on his fingers.
Bro.
With his thumb right there on your forehead. Yo, hold up.
Word. This nigga got mad habichuelas on my fucking hairline. Like, man, get this off of me, nigga. Don't wash your hands, man. Nothing worse than the time I remember my cousin was like, yo, he went to a new barber, and the nigga had gave him, like, he just went for a lineup. The nigga ate 2 beef patties before cutting the nigga's hair, didn't wash his hands, And nigga gave him a lineup with the beef patty hands.
Yeah, he had mad flakes on his forehead.
My son got like razor bumps like 2 days later. I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, yo, this nigga ain't wash his beef patty hands, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Throw some alcohol on that shit, man. But yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the thing. I feel like every barber, they test their clients. Like when they know somebody's a regular, they're like, yo, I'm not even hungry right now, but I'm just asking if it's all right if I could eat. Just so I know in the future.
I could do it again.
Exactly. Because, bro, there's no way every time I come here, you hungry now. What is we doing?
I ain't gonna lie. That's just me finding a new barber is probably the only thing that's keeping me from moving out of New York. Because it's like, yo, damn, I'm gonna have to find a new person to cut my hair. I've been locked in with my barber for like 20 years at this point. I can't. You feel me? Who's gonna cut my hair?
You got the Chris Paul of barbers?
She damn near, yeah.
Sure, don't mention that name.
Oh, my fault.
I got the Aaron Rodgers of barbers, man. Saying Aaron Rodgers was tweaking today, but I feel him though.
He said the government created AIDS. Look into it. I could read.
Where mad people online was like, "Yo, shut up and throw the football." I was like, whoa. Let's hear him out though.
The funniest part of that whole video is where he's like, I'm not a scientist, a doctor. I don't have a PhD. I'm not in the medical field, but I can read.
Swag.
Like, I'm like, bro, shut up.
Nah, when he said that, I was like, word. I was like, boy, you
Bro,
sound like me.
Word.
He played football for DeVry University.
So,
Just go fucking throw the football, bro. He went to ITT Tech.
don't matter. He made it to the Packers and won.
He read a coverage, not a book.
Hey man, same thing. same thing. If you ask me,
He's insane.
Nah,
That's KP's man. So and your man's. That's your quarterback.
that's 100% my man's. I won't
Fuck
deny.
you, man.
I won't deny it. That's my dog, man. Sticking by him. Anyways, I'm glad to hear we're all in good spirits. You feel me? When's the last time y'all got haircuts before we move on?
Damn, I need one. Yo, I always get my haircuts like right after the show. Like always. But when the last time probably like 2 weeks ago. Definitely 2
April
weeks ago.
4th.
Yeah.
It's currently the 16th, so I'm trying to wolf it till I get to DR because I don't know like what hairstyle I want to go with. So
Yeah,
I gotta wolf it until the 30th of May.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
I don't know what beard I want yet. I don't know if I want like a fade on the sides, like for a regular haircut. So
April 3rd, the last time I got a cut ski. But yeah, this nigga was tripping, man, bro. Was like, yeah, I can't do that. At first, he was like, yo, can you come through at 7:30 in the morning? Because I was trying to get the cut on Saturday. I was like, yo, I'm going to pull up at 1. He was like, all right, bet. Then he hit me back. He was like, yo, I forgot I got a baptism to go to. I was like, nigga, how you forget you had a baptism, nigga? He was like, I was like, all right, what can you do? You can do something earlier? He was like, I could give you a cut at 6. I was like, I won't be around at 6. He was like, all right, what about 7:30 in the morning? I was like, bro, come on, man. I was like, I'm gonna hit you up next week, nigga.
yo, 7:30 in the morning in a barbershop is insane.
I'm gonna hit you up next week, my nigga. You got it.
Nigga, I'm in the barber chair, sleep, nigga. Sleep apnea kicking my ass.
You got the machine still on?
Nigga, I'm in the barber chair like nigga, sleep apnea whooping my ass, boy.
Oh man, you sounded just like Mike Tyson running just now.
Damn!
Yo, I see the video of Mike running. Yo, Oh my god.
He sounds like if an old pickup truck and a pit bull had a baby.
Oh shit. Nah. KP, you might have to find that footage for Indies Ain't Real. Just you gotta put that at the beginning, just Mike Tyson running. Man.
Classic footages.
Hell yeah. Speaking of classic footages, we got this AEW leaked footage to cover. We got some injury reports. We got some news, some rumors, and a whole lot of good shit to cover, man. So let's dive into this show, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tiers for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. We out.
The Black Announce Table.
Let's do it, man. Episode 334 Black Announce Table Podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah. Like we were saying, previous segment, AEW, they didn't pull no bait and switch on us. They really did air the footages of CM Punk confronting Jack Jungle Boy Perry. Backstage, and boy, this company, man, they make it so hard for me to come in and defend AEW sometimes, and listeners, y'all know, like I've been gave up on that. I gave up on that shit, boy. It's no defending this shit, man. There's no defending it whatsoever, man. I want to know y'all thoughts on this.
I really don't know what their game plan was with this, to be honest. Like, I asked it on Twitter last week, and then they really showed it, and I'm like, well, okay, well, you showed the footage. It looks like everything Punk described in the interview with Ariel Helwani. Now what? Like, what is anybody gain from this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you look not stupid. Well, it does make you look stupid, but you did it to, I guess, boost your ratings. 888,000 viewers, excuse me. You didn't crack 1 million. Okay. And yeah, y'all just look corny, you look stupid. It's just y'all look lame. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Seems like nothing they can do can crack 1 million.
Honestly. And then the worst part is up from 750K to 850. I mean, that's cool, but what was I about to say? Oh, after the video had came out, they immediately started to scrub it from the internet, which I thought was another lame move. Weak as hell. And then also, reports from like Fightful and WrestleOps came out about the Young Bucks, and it was like, oh, we didn't want to air the footage. We didn't approve it. We didn't want to air it. And then another report came out that said they did want to air it. So I'm like, yo, first of all, why is it so easy to talk to y'all and get information out of y'all? That's one. 2, y'all look lame. 3, what's the point of airing some shit that happened like 8 months ago? Why y'all even still talking about it? Like,
Person's not even there anymore.
Yeah, like, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? Like, where's the common sense in this company, bro? Like, who has the common sense here?
I want to give a big shout out to CM Punk. CM Punk is still a draw for AEW, and he's not even there. So, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to Punk, still doing his thug thizzle. You know what I mean? Still bringing in them ratings, still drawing shit for AEW, man. And it's sad. Like, you got your little ratings boost. You got that. Was it worth it? Was it really? Like, that company is in shit. Yeah. That company is a piece of shit, man. And I seen that, and it's no defending this shit. There's really no way you could defend this. Like you can't like you got a low ratings boost. Cool. Like all right, cool. Like you were saying. Now what? Like that doesn't help anybody moving forward. It helps CM Punk.
Yeah,
Like,
I was about to say, I bought a CM Punk T-shirt that same day. I watched that and I was like, that's a guy I can get behind. Pause. I was like, let me grab a CM Punk T-shirt. So
Yeah, I seen somebody online. They was talking about, is this AEW's finger poke of doom? And it was like the thing with AEW is like, well, all right, so the finger poke of doom, it was like, yo, WCW before they went out of business, they did this shit with
Stone Cold, I mean Hulk Hogan and
yeah,
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash and Hogan, and also, you know, announcing the Mick Foley shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of their finger poke of doom. Now AEW is doing this. Then also there was like how AEW is kind of in their worst. This is the worst position they could be in, because not only is WWE on the up, it's booming right now. It's under new management with Triple H and everything he's doing. We know how he runs his plays and all that. And it was like how back when AEW was in its like golden age, I guess if you want to call it, the WWE was it was down because, you know, Vince, this is like 2019-ish, around that time. And I don't know if y'all seen the videos online of WWE in 2019, but that shit was ass.
So bad.
You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no debate at all.
2019 WWE was ass, bro.
That's when they put Roman and covered him with dog food.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah.
Like y'all know me in my way entertaining, but go ahead, carry on. I'm with you.
Yeah, but anyways, it was like how when AEW was hot as fish grease, Vince McMahon had the pen, and it wasn't, you know, WWE wasn't doing as well as it should have been. Now AEW is on not the decline, but they're not in a very good position. And the guy that has the pen is Triple H. He got all the fresh and new ideas. The company's on the up and up. They breaking records all the time. He knows how to book matches. He knows how to tell stories. And it's like, yo, he's taking y'all best talent. He got CM Punk. He got Jade Cargill. They both are obviously, you know, CM Punk's a megastar. Jay's about to be a superstar. So it's like, yo, this is honestly the worst position that y'all could be in right now, because y'all can't tell the story. Everything, all the stories y'all are trying to tell are corny. They point back to the WWE in some way or fashion. The whole Jack Perry shit with the scapegoat shit, it's all corny. The Young Bucks being the EVPs and all this, it's not good, bro. And it's like, I tweeted it out. I was like, bro, I think AEW gonna go belly up in like 2 years.
Man,
you feel me?
These niggas coming off a weekend to where one of your former EVPs in the main event of WrestleMania takes down Roman Reigns,
the biggest WrestleMania,
the WWE champion. Like, this is a guy that was a staple of your company at one point. This guy jumped ship and he's the biggest thing in wrestling by far.
Yeah.
Like, biggest babyface in wrestling by far. It's like, fam, they just they throw shit. Like, you throw shit out of the wall, shit just come right back. I think Sean Spears even like tweeted that. Like, he tweeted like a ball, like right after they aired it, like a ball, somebody throwing a ball, it bouncing off the wall, hitting them right back in the face type shit. And that's like AEW for you. Like, Punk over here still coming out of this looking even better. Jade about to be a superstar. Cody just coming off winning the WWE championship. Like, these are people you had. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all made no improvements. Like you saying, like, WWE is on the up and up right now, and y'all over here doing these cheap tactics, trying to gain little sympathy views and shit. Like, fam, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are just from a company that has so much potential, and just seeing how far it's just falling off. It's just like, fam, like, what's going on? Like I said, you cannot defend this shit. You just can't.
Yeah,
it's truly like the funniest thing, because when you really think about it, this was all in response basically from the CM Punk Ariel Helwani interview. where he said everything about what happened at AEW for real, and kind of left some things out because he said he signed an NDA, but he said what he could. This being one of the reasons. I mean, one of the things he could talk about, like where he talked about the whole. What was it? What was the nickname they gave it? Brawl Out. Yeah, Brawl Out. So I think my thinking of why they put this out in the first place is that they wanted to basically be a Karen about it. And they were like, if we put this video out that shows CM Punk was the aggressor, people are going to like Jack Perry more. And they're going to be like, oh, Jack Perry was in the right. Like CM Punk attacked him. And that's not what happened at all. I think what they don't realize is that we want to see somebody get their ass beat, especially somebody like a Jack Perry. And when CM Punk's the one doing it, I didn't see a single person that thought CM Punk was in the wrong.
You know what? What you saying makes sense, but I don't believe that was the case at all, because if that was the case, they would have Jack Perry on TV. This nigga's in New Japan doing some bullshit. Like
that was another thing where I'm like, why did the Young Bucks basically intro it? And then they didn't. It's not like they did any commentary over it. It was just like, yo, cut whatever promo, then show the video. Yeah, and Jack Perry, he was in Chicago in New Japan, wore like a jacket that said "Cry About It" or whatever with the Chicago flag, and it's like, bro, they're not booing you because you're a heel. They're booing you because you're a bitch. It's like it has nothing to do with your character being fucking compelling. And that's the thing, bro. That was literally why CM Punk choked you out. You got to get over yourself. Like, but he wouldn't know anything about getting over, so that'd be tough for him. Thank you.
You know what I want to know? And obviously Tony's a mark, and he has money, so he's gonna keep funding it. But I feel like at some point your business mind has to like take over, right? And it's like, yo, how much longer can I keep funding something that isn't? I feel like it's not bringing in the views. Not selling out shows. You got to be losing bread, right? So it's like, how much longer can you keep funding money or funding something, putting money into something that isn't growing?
Forever. His father literally bought the world. Well, not even bought. He paid for the world's biggest yacht, sold it, and then created the world's biggest yacht all over again.
That must be the infamous yacht I hear about that's parked up in Jacksonville.
Well,
it's just a big yacht.
Oh, so it has to be his because they own the Jaguars.
Yeah, it must be. I don't know. I heard this. They just got a big ass yacht parked up.
Yeah, so it's probably his. But yeah, his father owned the first world's biggest yacht, and then sold that one to create a new biggest yacht because he said it didn't fit it didn't have everything he wanted. So when you have people like this, you're dealing with a different caliber of person where, bro, they're tricks basically. They're tricks for the wrestling industry, and you got to keep letting them trick. There's no way you can get them to stop.
Tony his pops isn't though.
Yeah, but how much money is this really to his dad? Like, bro, if you really think about it, they probably losing like a small figure of money. Like, if they're losing 10 mil a year, I feel like that's fine for a Tony Khan to be like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just front it and write it off or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's just a random number. I don't know if they're losing anything or breaking even or whatever the fuck. But
my fault.
No, I was done.
You mentioned like the money and everything, like, and these free agents that they getting. It's like, cool, you can dish out all this money to these free agents and everything, but if that's not attracting the viewers, my nigga, it's like, that's free bread over there. Like, that's free. And that's why, like, another thing they did on the show was with Will Osprey, him throwing shots at Triple H and everything. Now that I might be by myself on this one. I don't think that was that bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't, but it's it happened on the same show as this shit, and it just comes off even worse.
It just comes off as the creative room crashing out.
Yeah, because with the Will Osprey thing, that's like, and Triple H was saying like shit like that, and that was a shot at him. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you if you thought it was a shot at Will Osprey.
Yeah, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was obvious. Like Osprey, like they was trying to work out a deal, trying to get him there and everything. For you to like say that and everything. All right, I'm gonna throw my jab back at you, like type shit. But on the same show as the bullshit, and like just seeing that as well, it's just like, fam, this is not a good look at all.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. AEW, I gotta do better, bro.
Do we have what Will Osprey said? Because I remember seeing the clip, but I don't remember what he said.
He was talking about like people saying running from the grind when.
Oh, and then he said the boss's daughter, like,
yeah, the only way you got in your position, you was grinding on the boss's daughter and everything.
Yeah. It looks so weak because, bro, at the end of the day, why are you like, if you're gonna say something, make it go hard. That was just like so corny.
Yeah.
It meant nothing. And then like also, if you know, like, bro, Triple H basically has been working behind the scenes in WWE since 96 or something crazy like that, like helping book shows and shit like that. Like, what are we even doing? And then he's the only, like, there's only 3 places you can go if you're Will Osprey: AEW, WWE, and New Japan. You already left New Japan. You're in AEW now. Why burn the other bridge that can get you paid?
Mm-hmm.
And he's young. He's like early 30s or some shit like that.
He gonna retire early though, because his moves, bro. I'm dead ass. His body can't, and he's already talked about it. Like he's like early 30s, and he's like, yo, I can't do the moves that I used to be doing because like my body, I just can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you out here doing all that silly shit. That's why when we talked about him early, I think around like September, if he should come to the WWE, I was like, this is the exact place you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
In your early 30s, bro. The WWE, the style they work is honestly, it's better for your health because you over here doing all these damn pile drivers falling on your neck and shit. The style they work is better for you in the long run. You could work better, get more bags, get more checks, but you know, it is what it is. You can protect your health. Everybody they talk about the bump count and all that shit. Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, it definitely will be a better fit. But like he's saying, like, because he travels from the UK to back to America, like he said in the promo, like because he don't want to move his family and shit like that. Like that, like I respect it. So with him coming back, I'm not mad at him coming back. It's just how he did it and like and the way it was on the show. It's on the same show, but like AEW, man, y'all niggas is in deep doodle, to quote Bubba Sparks.
Yeah.
Look at who you're quoting.
Yeah.
I just can't believe nobody in that entire locker room, nobody in the backstage, nobody's like, yo, what are we doing? Like, why are y'all doing this? Like, nobody has the balls to speak up and say something and be like, yeah, nah, we should probably not do this.
I think somebody is back there probably saying it, but probably falls on deaf ears.
Do we have what Kenny Omega said in the topic sheet?
No, I don't know. I didn't remember seeing
about this.
Kinda. I think I should probably send it in the. It's a great listen. I feel like y'all would both love what Kenny Omega said.
You know where you got to send it, right?
Yep. right to the Twitter.
Oh man.
Here we go. I got it. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Here we go. Now we're potting. Because we're about to hear what Kenny Omega thinks about everything that's happened.
Damn, this shit 4 minutes long, cuz.
Trust me, you're gonna listen to it. We can cut it off at some point because we're gonna get like the gist of everything. But
All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Kenny Omega. This is him on Twitch.
Yep. Because to set this up a little bit, we just asked who's backstage, who are the leaders, what's happening, why is AEW being run the way it is, like who's the OGs over there. Let's hear with Kenny Omega. Got to be an OG over there, right? He started the company basically. Let's hear what he thinks.
My duty as an EVP during Rollout would be to enter the situation while there was chaos, de-escalate it, and create peaceful environment for everyone. I was able to create a peaceful environment for the most important person in that altercation, and that was Larry. And I swear to God, honestly, that was my biggest. And yeah, it sounds funny, but like, I look at animals and our pets as people, and as, you know, Bobby, of course, one of the most important people in my life. So to get little Larry out of there was the most important thing to me, and that was the success.
Larry CM Punk dogs, by the way.
Try as I may, things were too chaotic for me to be able to do anything by my own power. That was a moment when I had seen that there were. Good call. I believe it was in that instance when I realized that the way that I wanted to go about things wasn't necessarily the way that other people wanted to. It was also the way that other people necessarily didn't want to. And then it was also maybe not the way that the boss wanted to take care of it. And I also thought of myself as a liability because I don't want to say old school. I'm not old school. I've just played a lot of contact sports, and I've gotten into jiu-jitsu and boxing and mixed martial arts. I just know that sometimes when you perform or when you fight, when everything's on the line, when you give your heart, when you give your soul towards something, and you're in that moment of high stress or high anxiety, where you've maybe emptied the tank and you're just physically exhausted. That was actually very impressive. A good punish. Yeah. When in an environment like that, sometimes emotions get the best of you and people will want to throw hands. And in the case, and I'm unfortunately or fortunately a believer of it, I think if it's decided that, hey, this is the best way to solve things and you can shake hands after and move on after, I'm a believer. I'm actually a believer of fighting. I am, and it sounds terrible to say, and which is why, like, don't make me an EVP in 2024. You know, you can't do that stuff anymore. I just feel that sometimes that's how you have to settle things. Sometimes, and I don't mean you have to settle it and then it has to be shown on screen to everyone, or people have to brag online about who won, who lost. No, like, it's not for that purpose. It's for the purpose of just getting that stuff out that you need to get out. And I mean, I'll admit there were a number of times, even now with me, where I thought that might have been the most appropriate answer. It never came to that. We were able to talk things out, and we became better friends, and there was a level of respect at that point on between myself and these other parties. And maybe I'll share these stories later. It's but I always, it's crazy. As much as I believe in cooler heads prevailing, sitting down and talking, sometimes it was just like, hey, I can't even think straight until I start throwing some hay, you know, or maybe that I need to be smacked around a little bit, whatever the case might be. I think if it's a contained scenario, and if it's not a situation where it's, you know, there's like pulling people's eyeballs out, you know, low blows, hair pulling or scratching, you know what I mean? If it's just like, hey, let's just hang and bang a little bit. I can see it sometimes being conducive for a positive work environment. Again, this is exactly why I have no power, nor should I. So that's just how I feel, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. So I think that's that's basically the clip. Now hearing from one of the OGs of AEW, and you can see that, you know, if it was up to him, what he would think should be the solution.
Interesting.
I'm all for that.
I
Throw hands and then afterwards we'll piece it up.
Exactly.
That's the best way to go about things.
Nah, it is, but like what you were saying in the beginning, like that's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? About like like you're saying, like being out of his hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it needs some that locker room needs some leadership. It needs something like that was very telling.
When he said, like, even now, like, that's why I when I heard that, I was like, oh, it's like him, you know, talking about what happened. But then I'm sitting there, I'm like, but it kind of sounds like he's kind of fed up. Or he was like, bro, even now I want to throw some hands with people. But I go, you know what? It's not even worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're wondering, you're like, it sounds like he's like really, you know, he's thought about it a couple times of just throwing hands. But who does he want to throw hands with? And he's like, oh, that's why I can't be a EVP in 2024. And then a little bit later, he goes, that's why I have no power now. So it's like, Kenny Omega doesn't have any power now. Let's just put a Kenny Omega watch. You know, let's see what happens this summer.
Man, all I know, Kenny Omega, whatever game you was playing, you was getting your ass beat. But like, for real, I just want you to come back healthy. You know what I'm saying? Put on some matches. But like you were saying, that's very telling. That clip was very telling.
Yeah,
it was.
Some shit going on, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't, and then he was thinking about everything he was saying, even though he cut himself off a couple times to talk about the game. You can tell everything he said was there's a reason why he said everything.
Yeah.
He didn't just say it to say it.
Damn. Is Kenny actually the most level-headed person in AEW?
I think he's the realest one over there, low key.
Samoa Joe too.
Yeah, Samoa Joe.
You could tell he was tight.
He probably wanted to choke out Jack Perry him damn self.
Facts. Nigga broke it up with, he was like, all right, chill. Me next. Locked him in.
Man, I like down the line, I'm sure Joe and gonna end up talking. We're gonna be learning more as like more people lead a company and everything like that, and people really open up and start to tell their side of the story. It's gonna be very telling.
3 weeks before Samoa Joe becomes a NXT commentator or something wild like that, he's gonna be on Ariel Helwani spilling all the beans.
The rise and fall of AEW. That, back if this was like 2005, this would be like a triple disc like DVD from FYE.
My God.
But,
listen, I just hope AEW makes it to Long Island so we can go to that show whenever the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, Forbidden. That's why I want to go, because I'm like, honestly, like y'all know I don't rock with AEW like that, but after seeing this footages, I'm like, I don't know how much time y'all got left. So let me, go experience a show just to see what the vibes is like. And so we gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go check that out. I don't know if y'all want to tag along, come through with the boy.
Oh man, I gotta go.
Right
there. That's in Cody's backyard. His OGs are from there.
That's a fact. Killers.
Shit's mad calm over there. I don't know.
Birds chirping. Everybody's
so polite.
The only negative about UBS, the drinks are expensive. That's it. But besides that, it's a very beautiful arena.
Yeah, I got a double like Henny and lemonade. I think they charged me $42. I was like, bro,
nigga, what?
Yeah.
I went there for a concert this Sunday. Nigga, I was like, let me get 4 shots and 2 Heinekens, Tall Boys. It was like, all right, bet. Bro rang me up. And he was like, but first off, nigga had the nerve. He rang me up and he puts like the shit to me to pay. And the shit says $161. And then he was like, yeah, you could just pick which one you want, whether you want a tip. Nigga, I hit no tip. Nigga, you want a tip on top of this? $160? Nigga, kiss my ass, bro.
4 shots and 2 beers.
Word, $160. Fuck you.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Put that bitch on my credit card and it did not go back for no drinks after that.
Yeah, so we got to talk about it here so we can write it off later.
Yeah. I drank the Heineken mad fast. I was like, bro, I'm not getting no more drinks. Let me drink this shit fast so I can get drunk now. Took the shot and washed it down with a beer mad quick.
Drunk that shit like water.
So yeah, that's this week in AEW, going to shit.
Facts. AEW watch, man. We got to keep an eye out for what's going on.
Yeah, tickets aren't even on sale for Long Island yet. By the way, I checked SeatGeek. They ain't have them yet.
All right. We'll be tapped in. Man. While we on AEW, man, want to give a little love, spread a little love, a little joy. My nigga Dean John Moxley, you feel me? He became the new IWGP World Champion, first wrestler to be IWGP, AEW, and WWE Champion. That's a feat right there. So big shouts out to Mox. How does that change anything for Mox?
So is the IWGP, is that like the main New Japan belt?
Yeah.
So did you guys see that stat that said like everyone in the Shield has held a title for like every day since 2013 or something crazy like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that streak ended, and it was only ended for 2 days before John Moxley won this title.
Yo.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, these guys still got it.
Yo, that's wild, man. That's a wild stat.
That is a wild stat.
I think this helps Moxley though, because I feel like I'm trying to think of like the right, like his ranking in the Shield, I would say, has dropped immensely now that we've seen what Roman can be, what Seth can be. And then, in AEW, he was cool, but there was, some flair missing. But whenever he works with people in Japan, he turns into a different animal. And I feel like this might be the era of like a John Moxley run where we get a couple classics, couple bangers coming from his way. So I feel like this title is going to be, very conducive to Moxley being talked about in a higher conversation.
I'm going to let Eve get his words in before I go.
I have 0 words on Dean Moxley, man. Like, congratulations. Y'all know I don't really care too much for Mox, bro. I've never been a Mox guy. You know what I'm saying? I love him. He's good. He's a good guy. Cool. But that's where the buck stops with me.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that. To Manny's point, I feel like the Shield is like, with that stat alone, that's high regard, like in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And him stepping out of WWE, the potential for him could have been, he could be doing so much more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look who you in the talks with. You know what I'm saying? As far as Seth and Roman, and him stepping out of WWE, he could have been that guy to where he could have really turned up and been like a bigger name, like made a, not to say he hasn't been, but I just like could have done more with it. You know what I'm saying? Like been a bigger draw to an AEW. Could have really been like that guy of AEW. It's like how Roman is to WWE. Mox should have been that staple for AEW, like that guy.
And they tried too. They gave him like the Wild Thing entrance, where they licensed music for him and stuff like that. So they tried to give him that push and make him that guy.
But you don't think he is that guy for AEW?
You can say I think he's the heart and soul of AEW. Like we hear all the talks of where he like supposed to go on vacation. He got to come back, be the champ for a little bit, and like he's always been there. He always been there. But as far as like the star, because you gotta like, I'm only comparing him to Seth and Roman. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like he has been that guy as far as he got the championship reigns, he's working in New Japan and everything, but I feel like he could have took it. He should have took it to another level with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mox is that captivating to be doing all that. Like Seth Rollins, captivating. Roman Reigns, captivating. Moxley, I don't see him as that guy. Like he's not a captivating kind of guy to me.
Yeah,
he's a jag.
Yeah, he's a jag, just a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But
yeah,
I don't know, like nothing about him screams like captivating.
And that's why I asked Cody. I'm like, yo, is this the top belt over there? Because maybe this will be the thing that gets him over that hump of like being a jag. And you know, Tony Khan, it's ironic his team owns the Jags, but turns out Tony Khan also owns the Jags. It's just a bunch of guys.
Yeah. And yeah, that was like the main thing that stuck out for me when I seen that he won. But big shouts out to Mox.
Yeah.
What else, man? Let's get into some. What are we gonna talk about? Let's get into some WWE news for a little bit, man.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, on a sad note, do I have to hit this drop? I might have to, y'all.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck and my back.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, Rhea Ripley had to vacate her Women's World title at the top of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's being credited to Liv Morgan. And I think in that backstage segment they shot, and it wasn't the chair shot to the head. She had something with her shoulder. I think Liv had threw into the wall, just like some freak. It seemed like it's some freak accident type shit where her shoulder got fucked up, and it was harmful enough to where she had to vacate the title. Thoughts on this?
When I heard that she had to relinquish it, because I missed the first hour of Raw, but when I heard she gave up the title, I thought she had some type of brain trauma or something. Because Liv threw that damn shit directly at her head, bro. Like that shit doinked off her head. But honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm sad, not sad, but like it's kind of upsetting a little bit because you know Rhea's on a run and a half right now. But at the same time, it's like, all right, well, you know, I know she's gonna come back and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody beat her for this title. Nobody pinned her. She didn't look weak. And anyway, she got hurt and had to give it up. You know what I'm saying? So low key, this might be a little blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, isn't every injury to a champion like a blessing in disguise? Like this could be a main event maker moment.
You think? I'm off for man.
Most of the time, I'm like when you think about it, because Rhea already said on Ariel Helwani's show that she has an injury to, I don't remember if it was her arm or her wrist, where she said at some point she's gonna have to fix it. But she's on a run right now, so she just, whenever she's not in a match, she puts her hand in a cast. So it's one of those things where it's like, bro, you're already banged up, you know. Maybe this is like a sign, like, yo, just sit down for a little bit. You're doing
too much.
Yeah, you're doing too much. You're putting too much on your body. So just, you know, get right, you know, get better. It's the same thing with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, you know, had all those injuries. It's like, bro, just, you know, take a seat for a little bit. The company's still going to be here. So, you know, let somebody, you know, come from the ashes of this, you know, bad moment. But I think they said, next week they're going to be crowning a new champion?
Yeah, next week. But I want to just because I really don't think it can be like Rhea's gonna be good regardless.
Mhm.
She's gonna be good when she come back, but it's just I don't look at it as a blessing in disguise. That's why I was surprised when you said that. It's like right now she's like as a heel, she's just so
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah, she's on
Mhm.
fire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she's
saying?
hot as fish grease.
Yeah, and it's just like obviously it's horrible timing, and that has to suck. You know what I'm saying? But I see where she's banged up and everything. Take some time off, heal up, come back. Yeah, and like I was saying, like she's gonna be good when she's come back. Like, but still, it's just like, damn, man.
Yeah, the timing of it all.
It's horrible timing.
Yeah, but I'll say this: it sucks that it happened, but I'd rather it happen post WrestleMania than before.
Going into it.
Yeah, you know. So it's like now that it's after WrestleMania, dust starting to settle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. You get hurt, you can take a little break, you come back. I don't know how did they say give an estimate of how long she'll be gone for, or they just said she got a shoulder injury.
I seen there's so many reports and stuff. I don't even think what I read is from a legit source, so I'm not gonna put that in the air. But yeah, we have to wait and see. I mean, it have to be long enough for her to give up the title. So
yeah. I think I saw like 6 to 9 months, but I mean it really depends on the person. Like when I was like listening to a story John Cena said about how he came back from his injury so fast. And he was like, yo, if you do rehab 3 times a day the way he was doing it, then you can come back from any injury in like half the time, because most of the injury process is like rehab and, you know, gaining that strength and confidence back.
Yeah, John Cena fake though.
Yeah, and
he
said that he was like, yo, I wasn't in a relationship, I had no kids, and I like, you know, his being the champion was his only goal. So he like rented a crib down the block from the rehab station or rehab center and just went in 3 times a day, just going hard. So, you know, Rhea's still young. It all depends. It's all on her really. Like, you know, what she wants to do, how she wants to rehab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yo, you see how laser focused you could be when you don't have like a wife and kids and shit like that.
Talk about it.
Like you could really lock in and be like, you know what, my pec is torn off the fucking hinge. But I'll be back in 2 weeks because I feel like I can.
And he said he could have been back sooner. I wonder if CM Punk is doing the same exact thing, because he said he was ready for WrestleMania.
Punk ain't doing that shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I do believe, like, if they would have let Punk wrestle at Mania, he would have did that shit. I believe that.
100%.
I do believe that shit. As far as the way this plays out, we do have, like Manny mentioned, they are crowning a new champion next week. But hey, Liv Morgan, what a spot for you to be in, because like it plays into their story, because they gave Rhea the credit of taking Liv out for the time that she was out, and now Liv taking out Rhea. And Liv, I think this is a potential career changing spot Liv could be in right now.
She's leaning into it too.
Yeah.
She's on Twitter talking and shit. She's like females Drew McIntyre, basically.
This could be one of those points where we look back and be like, this is where it changed for Liv. Like, this is a big spot for her.
What's she calling it? The Revenge Tour?
Yeah,
Something
the
like
Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Yeah.
All right, well,
it's a I look. She has to be the favorite for next week if she's involved in whatever they do with the title. I feel like she could take the ball and run with it, Liv. Like, hey, I feel like this is something for her. She sink her teeth into this and just run and run.
The crowd's behind her.
Yeah, she's already getting the reaction and everything from it. Run with the rock.
Facts.
Yeah, I was thinking like a Tiffany Stratton or something like that. You know, have her come out the gate, but
It might be too soon for Tiff. I'm on board for Tiffy time. You know what I'm saying? But it might be a little too soon for it.
But you say that, and then think about like 10 years ago when Bailey, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, all of them were winning all these titles, bro. Basically off the rip.
But they was more experienced though.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. They were in NXT for like fucking 6 years.
Yo, speaking of more experience, fucking, have y'all seen the WWE show, the tryout show on Roku?
No.
Yo, check that out, son. KP. Yeah, I watched like the first. It's 8 episodes. I think I've seen the first 3, and I was gonna start the 4th one, but I was at my girl's crib and I had to go back home.
How many? How long are the episodes?
They're like an hour each.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's good. It's a good show, honestly. It's real interesting because it shows like we see like NXT and how they're developed in NXT, and we see them. So we look at NXT and we're like, damn, we seeing these guys from the bottom and come up to the main roster. Nah, this right here is really like you're watching people from the bottom. Like they have no promo skills, they have nothing. Like this is bare bones. They're learning. These guys from college, you feel me? Like wrestlers from college, athletes, you feel me? Track stars, fucking cheerleaders, gymnasts, like all types of people, right? And you watching them, and it's interesting because it's like, what's my son A-Train? I forgot his real name. I think it's like Matt Bloom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Matt Bloom.
He's the head coach, him and Shawn Michaels. So it's like they're going through all these people, and you really got to have an eye for talent for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's on the show. It's Albert, Shawn Michaels, Big E, and they have another woman with them. I forgot her name, but she was a former gymnast, and I found that cool because it's like she brings a perspective that I guess they kind of can't see. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know, they're looking for the stuff that they know from a wrestler's point of view. It's like, all right, can this person take a bump? Do they have charisma? Do they have this, that, and the third? And she's looking at shit like, oh, this person's balance is really good. This person has really good body control. This, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, they're taking they just factoring in like different shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you really watching them start from the ground zero and build as a, you know, you watching the pipeline from tryouts to now you're in the performance center. Now you seeing them go from there to now NXT and NXT to main roster eventually. So it's like, damn, well, you really getting to see the entire, you feel me, step by step, the process of becoming a WWE superstar. And I thought it was really cool, man. So if y'all ain't check that out, check it out. I'm gonna finish watching the series and report back. But
how long into the show do those guys fight each other?
That gotta be at like episode, I want to say episode 5.
Oh,
it got to be around there because I got up to episode maybe 4, and they've been taking little jabs at each other, they're talking shit, but
so it's a continuous thing between those two guys, where
because they're from the same school. They both went to Duke, and the one of the dude he go by, I think he go by, I was gonna say Block Boy JB. That's not what he goes by. I think he goes by like Sexy Boy JB or some shit like that. Some shit. And the other dude is like an Olympian, you know what I'm saying, like captain of the wrestling team. And they just been, you know, going back and forth and shit like that. Like the dude that's a jackass, like he's really just a dickhead, you know what I'm saying? And the other dude is like, he's chill, he don't really speak much, he calm, but he, like, when it was time to cut a promo, he cut the best promo. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to do like in-ring shit, physicality, and do all that shit to test, he was smoking niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because he got the physical ability. So really the only reason why the dickhead dude is around still is because he has the physicality to wrestle because he's a wrestler. But, you know, other than that, Shawn Michaels is like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shawn Michaels slid a piece of paper to him. He was like, yo, what does this paper say? So the dude read it. He was like, it says dipshit. Shawn was like, and that's what you are. He was like, and that's what you are. You're a dipshit. He was like, he was like, I'm gonna give you a second chance though, because he was like, you got the physicality. He was like, you built for this shit. You just a dumbass. I was like, damn.
I know I'm tapping in. I'm locked in already.
Yeah.
Someone would know who's a dipshit. Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Takes one to know him. But nah,
Oh man.
I haven't tapped into the show. It's literally for the free ski on Roku TV. It's a great show. You know, Big E's a head coach. You know, you got A-Train, Shawn Michaels, and you, like I said, you watching the process of these people becoming or wanting to become WWE superstars. And I found that really cool, man. So check that out. Tap in.
Nice.
Oh, definitely.
Nice. I'm gonna stay on Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock out with Monday Night Raw before we head to SmackDown. We talk about what happened over there, man. My dog Shamo back, you know what I'm saying? The big blood, you feel me? We here.
Shamo? Yeah.
My boy back, got the old theme back. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They gave him his old shit back. We here, man.
Damn.
He also got his attire, like his tights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
First WWE collaboration with Venom, the sporting wear line brand.
Okay.
They have that deal with the UFC where they provide the uniforms for the UFC. They make the tights over there for all the MMA stuff. So something to look out for. Maybe the WWE gets because you remember Triple H was like, oh, it'd be cool if, you know, we get like a Jordan brand athlete wrestler, and then boom, a week later, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they sent him the big pack too. They had to.
Exactly. So now you know they made a whole big announcement about it. Oh, Sheamus has Venom athletic wear as his attire as a collaboration. So you know, just be on the lookout for maybe Venom and the WWE do an attire collaboration of some kind, because TKO, UFC, they already have the ties.
Yeah.
So
how close are we to like you remember when Brock Lesnar had Jimmy John's tatted on his gear? how soon are we to somebody getting a brand?
We about to see a fucking Jumpman logo next WrestleMania on Roman's whatever he wears.
On his tactical pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh man, Roman's tactical pants is gonna be a Mary's? Man. Come on.
Or maybe he switches it up from tactical pants. He comes back, you know, rebranded, you know, on some next shit. Who knows?
Don't come back with some next shit, man. Come back on the same shit you was on, bro.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, man. We definitely gonna talk more about Roman once we get to SmackDown. We got another thing, man. They gave us some new championships on Monday Night Raw too, as well. So this is where we find out our thoughts about the new World Tag Team Championships. Let me bring this image up right here.
Wow.
I fuck with these. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I do too. I was looking for my flex bomb, but it's not playing right now. So that's my flex bomb.
That's crazy.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter said it looks like a pizza, but I'm not rocking with that. This shit looks hard.
Yeah, these shits are tough. They're way better than them damn the penny shits from like 10 years ago, and they better than these red and blue joints.
For sure.
These have just pizzazz, for lack of a better word, bro. Like this has fucking charisma. This has aura, as the kids say. You know what I'm saying? This title has swag. I love it.
I'm gonna say they're definitely an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
They look better on this picture than what I've seen on Raw, though.
Bro, what's wrong with this? This shit goes hard.
Yeah, I like these.
I just don't like they going with the same design for everything.
I mean, I get why they doing it though. It's a branding thing or a marketing thing, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they kind of can't do the winged eagle shit. For the, I don't want to say they can't do the winged eagle shit, but the big W makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I did see somebody they did their own like design of the winged eagle, and instead of that world in the middle, it's the WWE logo, and that shit look fucking fire. I'm not even gonna hold you. He said it took him 2 minutes to make that shit too.
Well,
on Twitter.
he said it took him 2 minutes.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, I'm guessing on SmackDown they're gonna have the WWE Tag Team Champions that look exactly like the fucking WWE.
Yeah.
That big ass W in the middle. I get it too, but man, hey, what you want me to do?
I like it, man. It's better than the red and blue
for sure.
The red and blue was cheesy. Like the fact,
at least this is more subtle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I like the craftsmanship. The detail on it looks cool. So low key, I want to cop a pair of tag titles. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas hit shows and shit like that, niggas can rock the tag titles outside and shit like that.
You gonna rock both?
I mean, if niggas ain't with me, I'm gonna have to rock one. rock two. You feel me? Give them to whoever next to me for the show.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we thugging. Let's talk about Sami Zayn.
Oh shit! Real quick, we never made mention of the while we talking about new titles.
Mm-hmm.
The North American Women's title coming to NXT soon.
Oh yeah,
they announced it at Stand and Deliver. That's dope too. This is the first women's mid card.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I'm excited to see that. See who gets it first. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to bring that up while I was talking about titles.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think they're gonna have something like that on the main roster, like a mid card women's title.
I think if it works in NXT, maybe.
Yeah,
just probably like the test run for it.
Yeah, you know, we'll see if it carries on the same heritage of the men's North American title. So
I know what you mean by that. It's racial.
Hey, listen. If Jada Parker wins it first, I'm gonna start asking some questions over there.
Let her win everything, please.
Already won my heart.
They gotta call her up. Just put all the belts on her.
She needs to call me.
No, Manny.
Oh.
Yeah, I niggas fighting over Jada Parker's insane.
Niggas some fought over worse.
Metro Boomin got 18 people that diss Drake over worse.
That's real shit, man. Big shouts out to Sami Zayn, man. Hometown hero. You know what I'm saying? And that day he retained his title, but ended up getting his ass whooped after the match, man. But yo, shout out to that intro, man. That intro for Sami Zayn was one of the best intros in WWE. Period.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's before I get into that, like this era, we getting a whole lot of best of, like we can consider like the best of all time in this era, like right now. Like as far as we like me personally, one of the best entrances I've seen. A couple weeks ago, one of the best Monday Night Raws we seen. The night 2 of WrestleMania, one of the funnest matches we seen. It's just like a whole lot of shit. We getting a whole lot of good shit, son.
Yeah, the vibes for wrestling has been restored, man. Like, and a lot of people are saying that too. Like, one of my friends hit me the other day. And she was like, "Yo, I'm watching." She was like, "I'm watching Monday Night Raw. This new world champion is looking a little peculiar." Like, yo, that's a nice way of saying what you really wanted to say.
Yeah,
but the fact that she ain't watched wrestling in over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, yo, I'm back. Like, it was like shit rocking, you know what I'm saying? Like, the E got a lot of people to tap back in and they doing a good job, you know what I'm saying? Just everything about it is fresh. The vibes have been restored. I feel like it's the most popping they've been since the Attitude Era, you know what I'm saying? Literally every podcast, bro, podcast that has no reason to be talking about the WWE, no reason to be talking about wrestling, is talking about wrestling.
Joe Budden.
Bro, Joe Budden podcast, they talk about wrestling every single week now. And I'm like, why is y'all niggas talking about wrestling, bro? I'm like, why am I like, even if it's just like 2 minutes, I'm like, why are y'all niggas discussing wrestling?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But it's getting the people back, bro. It's entertaining.
We here, nigga.
It's provocative.
Yeah.
We fucking back, nigga. I love this shit.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
And honestly, this is a good time not only for them, but it's a good time for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we can really get in our bag as far as this podcast goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dark times was the dark times, bro. But now that shit is good. It's like, all right, cool. Now we got more to talk about. Now we got, you know, now we could get to really debate and get in our bag and have difference of opinions and takes and all this shit. So when they do well, we do well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad. What's the
KP re-released the Becky Lynch interview.
Fact.
Back.
A rising.
And don't take down the other one either. Keep both.
Upload that shit every week. Run it up. Man, shout out to E for having a positive outlook on things. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
It's all about positivity, man.
He took somebody calling Damian Priest peculiar and spun it into a positive.
I ain't say that shit. She said it, man.
Speaking of which, you saw that video package they ran for Priest on Raw.
I saw it with the sound off because I was in the gym, so it looked cool. I don't know if they were saying anything, but it looked legit. It showed like his old personas and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was fire, man. And it's what they doing. It looking like he turning face too. Like
they showed him as Punishment Martinez back in ROH.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, like mad, like blood looking stuff coming out his eyes.
Yeah, that's my boy was fat.
Yeah, kind of looks hilariously different.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like he was on the first All In show.
He was.
That's fucking wild. And now
yeah, I totally forgot.
Him and Cody.
Oh, that's another sign of how popular WWE is. After Mania, they've been showing wrestling at my gym now. They've never shown wrestling at my gym before.
Wow.
My gym don't even got cable.
What TVs? Niggas ain't got shit, just equipment. Work out, nigga.
And one mirror.
Where that runs the length of the gym.
Yeah.
You ain't got no showers, no lockers. Just equipment in the room, work out.
I got showers. If you're taking showers in the gym, I judge. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah. Bro, the amount of people that be butt ass at my fucking gym, it blows my mind. I'm sitting there, I'm like, come on, guys. You have a house. Go home.
Nah, I'd rather be here, but
Speaking of butt ass, Clay Thompson is an absolute bum, by the way.
Yo, ban.
Throw that out there.
Infinite ban on Clay Thompson, bro. You're not getting an extension. Matter of fact, you might get fired, to be honest.
He's in a winner go home game, contract year, with 0 points.
Legend. Nigga want to go home. Nigga over this shit. Nigga ready to re-up.
Well, who? China?
Wherever the bread at, nigga.
He re-upping with Yao Ming.
Yo, nigga said this is a win to go home situation. Nigga said he a legend. He want to go home.
Nigga play like you want to go home. When I go home. Said fuck this shit.
0 for 10. I've never seen such a thing.
Sickening. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's sad. Man, Chad Gable. Take the ball and run with it, man. Niggas went off the air. Chad Gable in the main event, standing strong, turning heel. Hey, man, it's a new era for real. This
Yep.
nigga will be in the back with Otis fucking passing them ham sandwiches and shit.
Them as heels is gonna be so electric. If they do it the right way, it's gonna be so fucking fire.
I think it's just a Chad Gable thing.
Nah, but Otis as a heel would work. Like him stopping the goofy shit and just
They did it before. Like they made him shave his beard and shit like that.
yeah, but he looks stupid. Yeah.
Otis got too much personality to be just hiding behind being a heel and shit like that. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why I love Otis. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga come out and be like, "Ooh, nigga start humping the air, shit, doing this shit."
Yeah, he did that during I don't know if it was a tryout or what, but this is like when there was like a NXT like documentary or something like that, and Otis was one of the people, and it was the promo class, and then they were like, "All right, well, what are you good at?" And he was like, "I can do the worm," and then just did the worm the entire promo class, and everybody popped for it. So he ended up staying in NXT.
That's fire.
Yeah, that was with I think Lacey Evans was there. That was like her tryout. It was a bunch of NXT people that, like, probably looking back, there's gonna be so many people that are on the main roster now that were on that show. But I gotta find it. I gotta find out what the hell that video was from.
Bro said I could do the worm.
Yeah,
I got
he just looked around, didn't cut a promo, didn't do nothing, just did the worm.
Swag. That's what, man. Promo class Ricochet. That's what Ricochet was doing. In promo class, just jumping around.
You could do the backflip 10 times.
Like, all right, you good.
But the fact that it stuck with the NXT trainers that much, where they were like, "Nah, now you got to do the worm for everything." Like,
hey, it works.
Yeah.
Or if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
That nigga job secure. He good. That nigga
every time they're about to fire him, he goes, "Wait," and then does the worm, and they're like, all right, you're good.
This nigga was out. I think this was in the Battle Royal. He got eliminated or something, or he was just outside. I'm not sure if it was the Battle Royal. I take that back. But I seen a clip. This nigga was outside. Somebody threw Tozawa. This nigga supposed to catch him. That nigga just dropped the nigga and landed on his head. I was like, damn, nigga. Damn, son. Shout out to Otis.
That was a Battle Royal.
It was, yeah, okay. Nigga just dropped that nigga.
And then did the worm.
Yo, that's crazy. Dropped the nigga, did the worm. Man, let's talk about this bloodline shit, man. Looking like we here for a civil war. That looking like where we headed, man. Niggas beat the shit out of Jimmy Uso. Tama Tonga pulled up on niggas. Solo might be the tribal chief. I don't know what's going on, son.
Listen, man, I'm here for it.
Didn't I tell you? I was like, yo, man, Tama Tonga gonna come, they gonna throw him right in the bloodline. He was like, but they not even family. They Samoan.
Turns out they are. They're always family.
Yeah, man.
That's the son of Haku. It's like, oh, here we go. You just threw the tie-in right there.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, there's no fucking way that these guys are connected. And what do you know? They are.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, all these Samoan niggas connect some way, somehow, bro.
So, bro, I was sitting there. I'm like, oh, these guys are good. These guys are good. They didn't even need Photoshop. Yeah, Rikishi's brother tagged with him. With Haku.
Look at Eve.
Well, who the fuck is Haku? Is Haku their cousin or some shit? Are they?
No, if you pull up a picture, you'll see them and be like, oh.
Said they tagged with him. I'm like, nigga, are they related? Are they not? Is it because they cousins or what? Like,
no, but they could call each other cousins. Like, they grew up with each other.
They're not cousins. They tag team partners.
Nigga, if that's the case, where's Scotty Too Hottie's son at?
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I might have to pull this family tree up, man.
Actually, yeah, you should pull it up just to see if like if his name is mentioned.
Man, with Nia Jax and all of this.
Right? I'll pull the family
The
tree.
real family.
Inscribe. I'll open it up. That shit drop that. You know the Chris Jericho 1,000 moves and shit.
Yeah.
On that paper of family. I'm like, nigga, who? Where does this shit start and begin?
So, if that's the case, I wonder if the Jacob Fatu news is real. Because once again, Rikishi being the source of all information, he's the worst source of all time. So, it would be awesome. And then I started looking at highlights of this Fatu nigga, bro.
He's nice.
He goes crazy.
Yeah.
He's ill.
Yeah, so but I don't let's see. Let's see if we see what's his name?
Haku.
You guys see any there's so many fucking names here.
To be honest, I can't even see the names on this bitch.
The fact that Deuce from Deuce and Domino.
Yo, they bring him back. Oh man.
Wait, he's on there?
Yeah, bottom right, all the way on the right.
Now that's feeding generations right there.
Deuce from Deuce and Domino is Tamina's brother.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Can I just say that I thought Manny was bullshitting with the Deuce shit, but it's literally right there.
Yeah.
It's literally on here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah. Yo, Rikishi gotta chill, bro. 6 kids? Damn.
Slow down, nigga.
I don't know.
Nigga said hell.
I guess it worked.
Nigga breeding fucking superstars. Nigga, fuck that. Keep going.
Nigga, all 3 of your sons. Nigga.
Yo, chill.
Wait, what? Well, they kind of went crazy with Umaga, though. They didn't even put Umaga's kid in here.
He's not in WWE yet.
Why you be trying to violate niggas? Son?
No, but they put a bunch of people that not in WWE.
Like who?
Bro, I'm looking at man. I can't pronounce these names because they're mad Hawaiian. But who the fuck is Jeremiah?
That's the Usos brother, right?
Yeah,
that's the nigga that's left out because he don't wrestle.
Yeah, but then Umaga's son isn't even like he doesn't even have like a name here.
Shouts to Zilla, man.
And who the hell is Samu and Manu?
What's the name? Manu was in the WWE before under Legacy for a little minute.
That nigga played for the Spurs.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks before they beat that nigga ass and kicked him out.
Who's LA Smooth? I've never heard of LA Smooth.
Wait, son.
Nah, Eve saying he played for the Spurs was crazy.
There's so much shit going on, son. Nigga got kicked out for 2 weeks, got his ass beat. Manu Ginobili, LA Smooth. It's mad shit going on, son.
Yeah, nigga name is LA Smooth, man. Yeah.
God, naming a Hawaiian Lloyd is fucking funny.
Yeah, LA Smooth.
That's Chris Smooth brother right there.
That's LA Knight and Chris Smooth's twin.
Word.
This nigga pops is JB Smooth.
Larry. Nah, the more I look at this family tree, the fuck. Why is Yokozuna and Roman Reigns the same amount of cousin?
Yo, I can't even see this tree, bro.
Y'all are killing me right
I need to see this shit on my 50-inch TCL TV.
Yo, Vizio, nigga.
Nigga.
Yeah.
How big is your laptop? Nigga looking at this shit from an iPhone 6, nigga. You can't make
Black Pearl.
Yeah, nah. Looking at this family tree is pretty interesting.
Oh, they got Jimmy Snuka on this joint too.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nia Jax.
Wait, Deuce from Deuce and Domino, his father was Jimmy Snuka?
Yeah. I actually knew that.
Fam, I had no idea. That is fucking hilarious. His last name is type crazy, though. Look at this. James Wiley Smith Thomas Reiner Snuka.
Swag.
A.K.A. Deuce. Oh, because he's a junior. Deuce.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo, watching Manny connect the dots in real time, man.
I'm literally connecting the dots. Literally, there's lines.
I ain't gonna hold you. This might be the funniest shit niggas done on this pod in a minute. So I'm still weak.
I didn't even know Manu Ginobili was a oos.
we breaking the lineage down. I'm still trying to figure out how all right, so Jimmy Snuka, who is this nigga related to? I'm like, nigga, where does the branch connect?
Yeah, you can't even zoom in. You can't even zoom in and see.
They just throwing some more niggas on a tree and talking about, this the bloodline.
It's a description right there, but you can't really read it.
Hold on, let me try to find one.
I'm gonna put this shit on like Eve said, put this shit on the big screen.
Hell yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's why The Rock had to put that shit on that big ass thing.
Just to figure how the fuck me and Tamina related again.
This nigga The Rock, they put that shit on the biggest screen you ever seen.
Word.
Take a look.
The Lance and the Y, that nigga's at the bottom of the barrel. Don't even wrestle. Put that nigga at the bottom, man. That nigga is Texas.
Naomi on here, man.
She is where she at.
Right in the middle. At the bottom.
Bro, you can't read this shit for Jimmy. Bro, but he bought Tamina like a whole ass fucking car and a house or whatever. And they not even really cousins.
Who, Roman?
Not a Rock.
Oh, yeah, The Rock. I'm about to
They only put one of The Rock's daughters in here.
Oh, the one that's well, his other daughters is
they're like little infants.
Yeah, they're like 5 years old.
That's wild. They could at least put they could have left it off. I ain't gonna violate.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't even put Umaga's the Umaga son, because I'm like, oh, he's like, remember, like we showed like his highlights. He's like a blood or something like that.
Yeah,
and he's wrestling now. He was in jail for like something. So maybe that's why they were like, you know what? Let's not jack him yet. Pause. Yeah, that was type crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, some good shit right here, man. This is great.
Who else is doing the bloodline lineage 6 months after it matters?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it does matter. The bloodline. We didn't give our thoughts on Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he's here.
It's interesting.
First of all, I like the fact that he's in the WWE. You feel me? We always seen Tama in New Japan and shit, so change of scenery is always cool. And then, I knew he was going to be a part of the bloodline because why not? Like, that's a layup, honestly. Why would you put him in anything other than the bloodline? It's the hottest story smoking right now. And two, new guy, new character. It's easy to just, you know what I'm saying? And input you right here, boom, get you going. So I like it. I'm rolling.
Survivor Series is about a fucking slap.
Hell yeah.
And then when they go to the Rumble or something like that, and then he runs into the other Bullet Club members.
Oh Lord!
And when he look at Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
No, it's gonna be Tama runs into Finn, and then here comes AJ. Boom,
man.
And then here comes Gallows and Anderson from NXT. Boom.
What they doing?
Fucking bullshitting.
I was like, why are you bringing them out? The niggas need to be hooking up some fiber optics or some shit.
They were fixing somebody's rotors.
Yeah, nigga, y'all need to go change some brakes, nigga. What the fuck you doing over here?
Nigga said, "What they doing?" What you mean, nigga?
Oh, and then Cody Rhodes come, bro. Just every Bullet Club member in the WWE pull up for this one segment.
Yeah, I don't like to acknowledge Cody Rhodes in the Bullet Club.
Damn,
That was
that was a very important part.
Not to me. That shit was weird.
But
I see the.
I am calling it now. Kenny Omega, less than 2 years in the WWE. You just reminded me.
Didn't he just re-up?
Fuck that contract. He already knows how to get out. All I got to do is choke somebody out, and he laid the egg that he wants to choke everybody out.
I gotta beat up my boss.
That's it. You know, sometimes the only way you can get something across is through violence.
When I said that, nigga said I need therapy. But he could say it because he playing a video game and talking slow and nice. Fuck y'all.
and he's white.
What? I said, yo, when I'm angry, I might need to beat somebody ass. He was like, you need some therapy. Like, man, fuck y'all.
Man, he says it to make him senior vice president.
Right? Y'all racist.
Shout out the new bloodline. They got a new pin eater. So
that's crazy. Hey, yo, pause on that one, KV. That's crazy.
Hold on.
That's yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore your comments, sir. Those comments was a little peculiar.
Oh man.
Bring in, man, Jacob. I think like that is rumored he already signed, so I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing him in a couple of weeks, months.
Nah, but it should be they should hold off though. You know, let Tama develop his character. You know, we don't need another fucking quiet Samoan or whatever. Like, you know, let him have some character. Let him say words that matter and shit like that. And then right before the next, you know, pay-per-view or whatever, or at the next pay-per-view, boom. Then you introduce new member over here. Here we go. Everybody goes home happy.
Look, man. Roman is looking like Roman and the Usos gonna link back up. Somebody gonna cause Jay. Could cause Jay the world heavyweight title if they want to rush it. Look, man, it's so many possibilities, man. Solo, step your shit up too if you want to be tribal chief, because I didn't see you take a whole bunch of L's, my nigga. So
yeah, right. Literally took it out from John Cena.
I gotta see how this play out with that.
He's 0-34. That's he better not be.
Stat, but that's crazy if he is for the year.
Fucking put Jimmy Wang Yang in the fucking tribal bloodline. Make him eat the pins.
Yeah, like that's the only thing with me. It's just like now y'all got Solo in charge. It's just like, fam, he don't come off as the strongest right now. He really don't. But hey,
that's like making Meek Mill your OG.
Imagine.
That's OD. Like it is. It's so many ways they could take it, man. And I'm looking forward to it. The Rock is still in play too. We still got that in the works too.
I totally forgot about The Rock.
Oh man.
If they do a 4-on-4 Survivor Series.
Made.
Start printing the money now. That's just gonna be all Samoan fucking whatever color their money is.
Well, I almost said something, but yeah, man, I'm rocking with it. I like how the bloodline story is still progressing and growing. Should never
just like us.
Man, the Usos getting back together, thankfully. All right, I can keep going. I can keep going, but I'm gonna chill.
We're gonna fantasy book the whole bloodline.
Yeah, right here. I'm gonna bring up. We're gonna break it down, and I'm gonna bring up this right here, this family tree.
Start doing the knowledge.
So we need word, get into the real shit.
I'm the Black Israelites of the Samoan bloodline.
All right, man. He's gonna no sell that one. Keep it right pushing, man. Look, man, we got the WWE Draft coming up as well, April 26th and the 29th.
Yeah.
Who y'all think? They got Dragunov is eligible. Who from NXT y'all see getting called up? I think we have one right here.
Yeah, besides Ilya.
The Italian guy, the Soprano guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Tony D and the family.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody else low key got Melo's been called up.
Trick.
I don't think Trick gonna get called up just yet. He's still got some work to do in NXT. Braun and Baron
He already got called up to SmackDown, right?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Roxanne. Well, they showcased them on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Dragunov. But I think that was more like the showcase, like NXT is part of the draft and these are their champions type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to bring up Roxanne, I think she's more than ready.
I think people should get sent down to NXT.
And we could talk about that too now that you bring it up.
Yeah, I think people should be going back down.
Like,
if it is a draft and we drafting people, like if it was up to me, I wouldn't have just had the Final Testament just show up. You know what I'm saying? I would have had them go in the draft. I would have had Ivar go in the draft. But,
why have these people show up for no reason?
Yeah, the draft in a few weeks. They could have just let them cook and then drafted them to NXT. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it was very short-sighted.
Hell yeah.
What happened to my nigga? What's that nigga name, man? This nigga was
name.
What's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? Exactly. Damn, son. Oh man. He got his head smashed by Braun.
Von Wagner?
Yeah, where that nigga go?
He was on NXT like 2 weeks ago. He saved someone from getting beat up. And that's sort of it.
Yeah, they gotta move him to level up.
Damn.
He gotta go to level up. Yeah, that nigga, man. Yeah.
Nigga said,
remembering somebody just to shit on them is hilarious.
because niggas was calling him the next Edge, son. I've seen that report. Niggas viewed him as a Edge.
Who said see who the hell Von Wagner is?
Oh man. Vince McMahon has found. Wait, here you go. Everyone is comparing him to a young Edge. Man.
He looks like a fucking caveman. He looks like a thawed-out caveman.
Because ever since I seen those reports, I was like, yeah, let's keep my eye on him. Let's see what he do.
Just to hate?
Yeah, just to hate because it's Edge. And word, all right, yeah.
Watch this.
That nigga is just like Edge.
Trash.
Exactly.
JLE.
Just like Edge.
Yeah.
All right, man. This nigga Manny.
Like I said, GLE. Get like Edge.
That's what Cody tells himself every morning when he wakes up.
Hell no. Step on that early. Hell no, nigga.
On his day.
I thought, wait, what's this? We got a video, and I thought we had Indies on Real, but it wasn't loading for me. So, but I'm gonna play this video right here.
Right.
Sami Zayn, did you see Sami's entrance last night?
I did. And you know what? I was going to fly up there and whoop the Gable's ass, but that man whooped his ass in front of his wife and parents, man. I didn't like that at all. You can't kick a man's ass in front of his wife and parents, man. I didn't like the ending.
The disrespect.
That's a U.S. Olympian, though. Remember that he's a U.S. Olympian, much like you, Chad Gable.
You can't. Hey, I know that, but you can't kick a man's ass at his house, man. That's bad karma.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you heard it. That's Charles Barkley on the Pat McAfee show.
Number one, his glasses prescription is crazy. You can see the fucking ants. And another thing, bro, I love when Southern people watch wrestling. Like Shannon Sharp and Charles Barkley, they could be a fucking commentary duo. And I'd be buying.
I heard Shannon Sharp was talking about this too, WrestleMania last week. Nightcap. He was really breaking it down to Ocho Cinco, man. And
Ocho?
Yeah, he be talking to Ocho like he's fucking retarded.
Because he is.
He be talking to Ocho like he's Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Like I know Ocho, I'm gonna tell you once.
What a pull.
Cody, bro.
I love that book and that movie.
They made a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't watching.
Bro, the movies with John something. It's
John
not
C.
John Goodman.
Witherspoon?
Nah, it's like John Kravitz or some shit like that. Really, like I think he's like an Academy Award winning actor. He's really good though.
Damn,
check out the movie.
I never heard of him. Saying yeah, but
John Malkovich.
100% never heard of him.
Nah, you've heard of him.
Shouts to Charles Barkley. Yo, man, WWE is smoking hot right now, man.
I love it, man.
You feel me? Yo, you know what I thought about today? I was like, yo, this guy, Pat McAfee, has to be smoked by the end of the week, bro. Not even by the end, by like Wednesday. You got to be cooked, son. Because to go from doing a show in Indiana, then to fly out right after that show, the show ends at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. You got to fly immediately, catch a plane, and go wherever in the country that Monday Night Raw is at. Be there on time. Then you got to fly back to Indiana the next day.
No, he goes same night.
That same night.
Same night.
To get ready for your show the next morning. Imagine that shit, bro.
And then don't forget, during college football season, every Friday and Saturday, you got to fly out to wherever they're going, whatever college, do the show on the Saturday, go back home. Only off on Sunday, Monday Night Raw, and his regular show on Monday.
Back at it.
Swag.
Insane. Yeah, his schedule for like 4 months out of the year is insane. But yeah, he's getting fucking money.
Yeah, he's getting breached.
Yeah.
OD.
Yeah. And he's flying private every time, so.
Gotta be.
No, he 100%. He only flies private. Yeah. Whole lot of. What's that AB song? Whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
That real money on right there. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Indies aren't real. Another edition, another chapter. Let's get right into it.
Cradle driver. Got to up with the half Nelson. Oh my God! There again. Bam! Blackheart saw it coming. What in tarnation?
The animalistic Blackheart Rio Rush with a Lope to Jaded.
Oh my stars and garters, the velocity at which he came out of that ring, shot out like a cannon.
Come on, man.
Slapping the bananas. Out of the peel.
He smacked the nigga and the banana just jumped out the skin. Yo. Oh man.
Now what's good with CZW though? I can hear the CTE sizzling from those chair shots.
Oh, I was like, are they the niggas that was wrestling in the rain and lightning?
No. The one with the chair shots.
Either way, everybody in that video tweaked out, man.
Yo,
even Leo Rush.
That nigga Jack and Finn Balor swag, demon swag.
Yeah.
I would be a happy man if we never mentioned or talked about Leo Rush ever again.
Nigga hate Leo Rush.
I do.
For Leo Rush.
What he do to you?
Nah, I just don't like Leo Rush, man. It's so many it's so many things, like the fake retirements, the interview shit, like everything is just like, fam, I'm cool off you, bro.
The music.
Oh my God, thank you. The music.
I think he asked for like $100, I think, for like 45 minutes.
He asked for money for an interview?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Watch this.
You know what? I'll just talk to Becky Lynch instead. We're cool.
Yeah, right.
Thanks. Our biggest interview yet. By the way, if you haven't tapped into the Becky Lynch interview, it's still up. It's still rocking. Still doing numbers. You feel me? Yeah. I'm still doing numbers. Go tap in. Check that out. YouTube.com/BlackandOutTable. The Man Speaks. A candid conversation with Becky Lynch. Out now. And get the book as well. Feel me?
Speaking of the book.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
You feel me? Take us out of here, man.
If I could find my drop, here we go.
I give my all. I give my all.
I do. And always remember, don't be funny style with the funky child.
I do it Frenchy style. I let the money pile. Yo, I just told y'all what it is, man. YouTube.com/BlackandOutTable, Patreon.com/BlackandOutTable. We got a good episode of Worst Take coming soon. WNBA draft was discussed. NBA playoffs was discussed. We tried to talk about the WNBA, and I ended up talking about the NFL, and then went back to the WNBA. So, we're covering all our bases here. So look out for that.
Is it gonna be out by the time this episode's out?
On Patreon, but we're gonna throw it up on the YouTube ski maybe this weekend. So look out for that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Polo Blue.
Real centers, no.
I like your guys' style.
Yeah. We out of here.